So you have some other projects coming out too as well besides this album?
Yes.
What do you got?
Okay, besides my album, there's my artist's album. One is his name is Face. His album is titled Face It. His music is just being like a funny little character. He's just a character in every one of his songs. He's the funny guy of the bunch.
Okay.
And then there's Phantom Night. His album is called Is God Angry at Hip Hop? And by that title right there, people don't know what he's talking about. He's a Christian rapper.
Oh.
So he's basically our positive guy in the group.
Okay.
And I have The Prophecy. His album's titled The Belly of the Beast. He's an indigenous revolutionary rapper. And then I also have my boy Enemy. He's just straight West Coast gangster rap. He's telling you everything life about the streets. He's not actually talking about killings himself. He's talking about how life is on the streets. You know, people want to tell you how they're killing people, but no, it's not even that. He's basically telling you about life on the streets. And then I'm producing a compilation album titled Weapons of Mass Destruction. And that's gathering like about 30 different groups together. And I'm producing the whole album, and getting a lot of guys that we worked with in the past, and also, you know, that we just basically met early on.
Oh.
Yeah.
You're busy?
Yeah, and then actually my second album, which will probably be out in about another year and a half.
Wow.
Yeah, a lot of different, and then all the other little projects that I'm working on.
So now, I recently read an article that says hip-hop is down. Album sales are down. I think it's at 80%. So what do you think about that? What do you think about hip-hop right now as it is in the masses, mainstreamed, compared to what it was, you know, 10 years ago, 20 years ago?
Yeah, well, I think now, hope all those big guys don't get mad at me, but there's a lot of stuff out there that's like a joke.
Chicken noodle soup?
It's a joke, and
All right.
you know, and they're keeping us underground because we're keeping it real. We're telling you real life stories, actual stories.
Right.
Not a lot of BS that's out there right now. You know, they're commercializing everything. Okay, yeah, I know you're in a commercial scene, but kind of like don't sell yourself out, and you know, they're telling you dress up as a clown suit. Okay, I'm gonna be a clown. You know, like nah, you can't do that.
Yeah.
There's just a lot of junk that's out there, and I hear people going, "Man, you guys got better songs than those. You guys need to be on the radio." Okay, can you write to all the Can you write to all the A&Rs from all the major labels and say you need to hear these guys? You need to hear these guys, you know. But it's also too, it's about money.
Yeah, you gotta have money to make money.
You gotta have money. One, you gotta have money to get your stuff played on the radio station, and they don't really say that they do that, but that's just the way it is. You know, my friend was telling me now too that because he works for a record label, and he says now a lot of radio stations are like mandatory that they have to play like independent artists, and not just being paid off.
Oh.
You know, giving independent artists a chance, and
That's
it's not like, and it's like if I get my stuff on the radio, someone can hear it. You got to basically have a gang of friends to call and request that song, or request more of that person.
Yeah.
So they basically get a buzz.
Right.
You know, and you have to. It's like that's the only way you're going to be able to get heard.
Yeah.
Because if you don't drop off $100,000 and say play my stuff on rotation for 3 months, you're not going to get any airplay. Because that's basically what major labels do. Because you pat $100,000 off, you're making, you know, millions of dollars back, which is nothing to them.
Yeah, politics.
Very much so.
Wow, politics and everything, by the way. So, did anybody inspire you? Do you have a favorite artist?
No, not really. I mean, everybody asks me, what do I listen to? I haven't listened to the radio in over 10 years.
Really?
Like I used to listen to it on a daily basis. A daily basis. I was calling the radio station.
Yeah.
You know, when I first started making beats, like, hey, what's up, man? They knew me. You know, do I get my tickets? You know, I'm going to the hip hop show. I'm going to the big major show that they're having. You know, I was like, okay, yeah. And all of a sudden I was like, you know what? I just stopped listening to it as soon as I moved over here. I just stopped. And, like, I took the radio out of my room. You know, and I used to have I used to have like my small little studio in my old house. Everything was in my bedroom. So I took all my stuff out, dressers, everything. I just had my bed and all my equipment. And that was it. And it's like, I slept where I played.
Yeah.
Which I hardly slept.
Yeah.
So I was just always on the grind doing music. But I would listen to the radio all the time. And then when I moved over here, like I took the radio out of it.
Where did you move from?
I was actually across the street.
Oh, still in Englewood.
Way over there.
Oh, that's a far roll.
Way all across the street. Yeah, so I mean, and cause before they were like, oh, your music sounds like so-and-so. Your music sounds like so-and-so. I'm wiping it out. I don't want my music to sound like anybody.
So that's how you avoid it, by not even getting influenced.
Yeah. So
smart.
Now it's like when people hear my stuff,
Mm-hmm.
they're gonna say, that's DJ Quad stuff right there. That's a DJ Quad beat.
That's
I want
smart.
people to kind of like follow my stuff now.
Yeah.
You know,
Okay.
like, oh, I'm gonna copy some stuff from DJ Quad. Like he's got some dope stuff.
Okay, that's
You know?
good. That's smart.
You know, some people tell me like, oh, you gotta listen to see what's out there. Why? It's junk. To me, I mean, because it's like a lot of corny stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, I can sit here and I've done it. You know, you know, something that's like, yeah, and they're like, that's dope. Like, you're sick. You're sick. I'm trashing that beat. You know, if someone in the industry wants to buy it for $20,000, hey, go for it. You know, you gonna put my name or not? I don't care. I got 20 grand in my pocket. You go ahead, make noise. All I can say is like, I made that beat. I have the original track right here. They can't take that away from me. You know?
Yeah, that's right. Smart.
Yeah.
Well, it seems like you're doing a lot of good stuff, so we wish you the best.
Thank you.
Good luck. It was nice to meet you.
It was nice meeting you too.
Here I am on the West Coast with DJ Quad. This has been Santina Muha, and you're watching SCI News and Views on EndeavorFreedom.tv. Thanks a lot. Bye. Listen to it first because I want to hear it. But I'll probably send it right to Zen with the, you know, with the video stuff. So he could do it because he does all the editing.
Oh.
You know Zen.
I spoke to him.
Yeah.
You know Leroy?
Yeah, I spoke to him, and I was going to interview him when I was out here, but he's at, where is he, in San Diego or San Francisco? He's
up in the Bay.
hours away, yes, okay. So I didn't get a chance.
Yeah, he was actually here. How long have you been here?
A week.
The Black Crippled Paraplegic NC Birdman during our rhythm. Hip hop, you are under arrest. Tony Touch and Bezo Day Mad One on the turntables. The Blind leading the crippled. Spoken word from Aisha Knight. Fingers dancing in the air. Sign language arms up high. An ocean of brown and white hands waving back and forth. Like Horace Pippin, rob the noise tempo. Creating art at the keyboards with one arm. House, funk, pop, and hip hop beats.